back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Nay Nicole, and today's video is going to be the do's and don'ts of starting a business. This is episode 6, I believe, of my entrepreneur life series, my bossed up series here on my channel. You guys absolutely love these videos, and I just want to thank you guys so much. I now have over 1 million views on, I believe that was episode 2 of how I package and ship my orders. I literally cannot even fathom the thought of people watching that video over 1 million times. It's crazy. That video is a year old now, and to me it's cringy, and I'm like, ew, you guys like this? But you guys love this. You guys love this series. I get asked so many questions on a daily basis, and honestly it's becoming impossible for me to reply to everybody. I truly do try, I really do, but I just feel like it would be more beneficial for me to save a lot of your questions and answer them in this series. That way, you know, your question you may have, it can help the next person, and so on and so on and so forth. So I get asked a lot how to start a business, and I just wanted to go ahead and give you all some tips with starting a business. You know, I'm always dropping gems for y'all. So yeah, I did want to thank you guys so much. We did reach 100,000 subscribers. Before we go ahead and get started with today's video, I did want to just say, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I'll have it here on the screen, and you guys can also click the link down below to go ahead and do so, and follow me on Twitter. All of my social media links will be linked down below. As well, I just wanted to know, I've been getting a lot of questions about my business page. It is currently closed for our relaunch. I'm completely rebranding my website and bringing new products to you guys. So in the meantime, I did want to just go ahead and close down my website, and because of COVID-19, I really don't feel comfortable shipping and things right now, so that is why my website is closed. So yeah, enough with that very long intro. Let's go ahead and get into these tips, these do's and don'ts of starting a business. The list is going to be: find a brand name that is simple, something that's unique, and most importantly, easy to spell. When people want to shop on your website, you want to make sure that they're able to spell your website name, that they're able to remember your website name, but also that it's not something that's already been done before. So for example, my website is bossedupbabe.com. You don't want to make your website bossed up babe hair or bossed up baby, or you know, something of that sort. You want people to remember you and your brand. You don't want them to accidentally stumble across my website, because then they're going to shop with me. You want to make sure that you're unique and that your customers are always going to remember your name and things of that sort. It's very important. You don't want them to stumble across your competitor. You want them to shop with you. So make sure when starting your brand that you are unique, that you're simple. You don't want your brand name to be too complicated or something too long where they're not even going to be able to spell that. They probably won't even be able to find you later on after they shop with you once. So super important, and I really want to stress this one. You don't really want to carbon copy a brand. You want your brand to be unique, and you also want your customers to have no issue with finding your website and not have to figure out how to spell and how to pronounce things, because not only do you want to have customers, but you also want to have repeat customers, and you want your repeat customers to be able to find your website very easily. So it's very important when choosing your brand name. So don't number 1 is going to be, don't start a business just because you see everyone else starting a business and you simply just want to make money. Truly find something that you're passionate about, because honestly, if you just go into a business just wanting to simply make money off of it, it's going to begin to feel like a job, and you're more than likely eventually down the line just not going to want to do it. And I'm not saying with every case or with every person that could be the case, but it's really important to just follow your passion and follow what you truly want to do. Don't start a business just because starting a business is a trend. Honestly, a lot of people who have done that, and a lot of companies that have begun that way, probably aren't still in business to this day. So I just want you all to start a business because it's something that you're passionate about, something that you truly want to do, and not just because you want to just make money and starting a business is the easy way to do so, because it's not. It's a lot of hard work, and it's a lot of dedication, and if you don't devote that time, that dedication, and baby your business, because your business is going to be your baby, and if you don't have time for a baby, you don't need a business. that's that. So do number 2 is going to be set a budget when you are starting your business. It's okay to go off budget just a little bit and to invest, but it's really going to help you when you're going to create your profit margin, because at the end of the day, with creating a business, you obviously want to get profit. Obviously breaking even is great because you're getting back what you put in, but it's even more important to make a profit back so that you can go ahead and invest that profit and to gain even more, and so that you can invest and continue to put out new products. So that is the goal. You obviously want to get back what you put into your business, but you want to gain even more. So with setting that budget is really going to help you stick to it so that you can make sure that not only are you breaking even, but that you're gaining a profit. Budget is very, very important. It's okay if you were to go over your budget, but you just really want to track and make sure that you're not putting out more than you're getting back. It's very, very important that you keep track of how much you're investing into your business so that when it comes time to price your items, you know how much to charge and what you're looking to make back. So the next don't is going to be, don't start a business with the intentions of selling locally. Now, for example, I've sold locally to family, to friends of friends, but when starting my business, selling locally was not my target audience. I knew that I wanted to eventually be able to sell globally and to sell internationally, and I thought bigger. I want you all to think on a bigger scale. There's more to life than just your town, just your county, just your state, for example. You want to be bigger than that. So don't depend on your local audience to be your full support system. Do number 3 is going to be always sample your products before sending them out to your customers. You never want to send your customers a bad item. It's all going to play into the customer experience. When someone shops with you, they are always going to remember that experience. And if they receive a product that's bad, that's a now connotation that they have on your brand. You want to make sure when shopping with your vendors that you're always purchasing sample products, that you're testing out your products. For example, if you were to have a skincare product or any product of that sort, anything that you would wear, anything, you just want to make sure that you test it out, that it's good quality, that you're sending your customers the best of the best, because if you don't, not only is that customer going to be upset and possibly want a refund and things of that sort, but they're never going to want to shop with you again because of that bad experience that they had, the bad product and something of that sort. You just want to make sure that you're always giving out something that you yourself would want to wear or something that you yourself would want to use. It's very, very, very important. 3 is going to be, do not wait on the approval of your family and friends for you to start a business. At the end of the day, your business is going to be your baby. This is your dream. And yes, it would feel great to have the support from your family and friends. However, if they don't support you, don't let that stop your dream. Honestly, it can be more fuel. It can make you, want to do it even more. But worse off, if you weren't to chase your dreams and you weren't to do what you really truly wanted to do because you don't have the support from your family and friends. Just don't let that stop you. Do what you want to do. Live out your dreams. If your dream is to start a business and that's truly what you want to do, do it. What's it matter if someone supports you? At the end of the day, you can end up getting triple the amount, quadruple the amount of support from complete strangers being your customers. So just do it. Don't stop for anyone. On the do list is going to be know your target audience. So for example, with starting my website, my whole target audience is women empowerment. That's my goal of my website. I want to empower women. I want to make them feel good while empowering them. So that's what Boss Up Babe is about. I get asked a lot of times why I don't sell men jewelry, why I don't sell men's sunglasses and men apparel and things of that sort, because men aren't my target audience. I know my target audience. I know that I want to empower women, and it's very nice that my videos and my audience has reached men, but at the same time, that's not who I'm looking to cater to at this time. Not to say that I won't eventually want to do so, but I've just started my business. I've only been in business for a year now. I know my target audience. I know where I'm looking to market my products to, and at this point in time, with adding men now to the equation when they weren't initially my target audience, it can kind of throw me off, and I just want to make sure that I'm marketing my products correctly and to the correct group of people and correct audience that I'm looking to market to, because throwing different things and different items into play just to have a bunch of items on your website isn't isn't necessarily the best thing. Though having a lot of things on your website could better your chances of making a sale, it can also confuse your audience because they're like, okay, but what do you sell? For example, if I sold hair and I also sold cleaning products and I also sold I don't know, herbal products, people are gonna be like, what is this website? Is this a convenience store? Like, what is this? You really want to just choose a target audience and then market to that audience. Wanted to sell kids clothing, you're going to choose a bunch of kids clothing, and you're not going to just randomly throw in clothing for dogs. No, you want to market towards kids. That's what your brand is about. So just stay on track, choose your target audience, know your target audience. That's super important with starting a business. First, choose your audience and then move on to product. Next up on the don't list is going to be, don't lower your prices just to make a sale. At the end of the day, you truly could just be cheating out on yourself. Honestly, if you're not making sales, you're gonna want to go back to the drawing boards and say, okay, well, how can I market my product differently? Or how can I draw my audience in where they'll want to purchase at the price that I've marketed for? It's really important. You don't really want to cheat yourself at all just to make a sale. Don't lower your prices. If somebody wants something, they're going to pay your price. So next up on the do list is going to be, when choosing your brand name, you want to make sure that your brand name isn't already taken on social media. So for example, with my brand being Boss Up Babe Boutique, I went on social media to make sure that no one had already a Boss Up Babe Boutique. I went and made sure that nobody had bossupbabe.com as a domain. I also wanted to make sure that my name wasn't already registered to another business and that Bossed Up Babe was not already copywritten. These are very, very important when it comes to the legal aspect. And also with your customers trying to find you on social media and trying to find your website, you don't want to make it complicated. So if someone wanted to shop with me, they would think, oh, bossupbabe.com, maybe that's where I can buy it, or maybe even bossupbabeboutique.com. I just didn't want to have my website name be that long, which is why I made it bossupbabe.com. But also when choosing my Instagram name, I wanted to make it Shop Bossed Up Babe so that people would know, like, okay, this is the boutique. I even went ahead and reserved Bossed Up Babe Boutique, so just in case another company wanted to come out with the same exact name, you ain't getting this username, baby, not today. And I don't even use that account at all because I feel like that username is just extremely long and drawn out. But I went ahead and reserved it. I made another account that I don't even use and no one's ever going to be able to touch it. This is going to be, don't rush the startup process. I know starting a business is super exciting. Once you've begun the process of starting your business, I know you're extremely anxious to just want to go ahead and just launch. You just want to get your products out there, but don't rush the startup process. It's extremely vital. You don't want to miss out on any steps. You want to make sure that you've already tested your products, that you're completely ready to go, because if you launch your products and launch your website and then all of a sudden you get a sale, but maybe you don't have your shipping supplies in, or maybe you don't even have your inventory in at this time, you just want to make sure that you're completely ready, that it kind of is important to launch a final project. You don't want to say, oh yeah, my website's launched right now, but the rest of the products won't be coming in for another 2 weeks. Or it just, in my own personal opinion, it looks more professional. Once you launch your business, you're ready to go. You're ready to begin shipping. You're ready to get your products out there. There is no waiting period. There's absolutely nothing wrong with having your website launch and having a whole pre-order process. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I just think it's very important to just make sure that you are complete and then launch your website. Don't rush it. It's not going anywhere. What's for you is going to be for you. So next up on the do list is going to be, invest in your brand. You want to not only gain customers, but you want to also gain repeat customers. So keep in mind the customer experience when customers are shopping with you. They're always going to remember how they received their product when they purchased. They're always going to remember how they received their product when they purchased from you. They're also going to remember how long the shipping time took and what their item was shipped in. You want to create the perfect experience so that customers want to come back to you. Like I said, it's important to gain customers, but even more important to gain repeat customers. You want that loyalty and to build that loyalty with your customers. So make the customer experience perfect for them. And if that means spending a little bit more on your packaging or spending a little bit more on your products, for example, just create that customer experience so that you can create loyal customers that continue to come back to you. So another do I have for you all is going to be do your research when it comes to vendors and manufacturers. Compare their pricing, compare their quality, even if that means purchasing a sample from this vendor that sells one product and then purchasing another sample from another vendor that sells the same exact product, even just to test out the quality. With starting a business, it's not a cheap process at all. There is going to be a lot of investing in samples, and you want to make sure that you're getting the best quality product for the best price. So test out a bunch of different vendors, speak with a bunch of different vendors, ask a bunch of questions. Ask a bunch of questions. If you're able to get in contact with your vendors, ask questions. There's no wrong question. You want to make sure that you're testing out everything, that you're selling the perfect product and the highest quality product. Last do that I have for you all is going to be research your market. See what other brands are doing and how they're marketing their products and how you can make your business different. You want your business to be different from the other. You don't want people to shop with another brand. You want them to shop with you. So how can you set your business apart? How can you create a different experience for them, but also a good experience for your customers, and set yourself apart so that your customers don't go shop with them anymore, they come to shop with you. It's very, very important. There's absolutely nothing wrong with looking at your competition and just seeing, okay, my competition markets like this is how I'm going to market so that my customers continue to come back to me. And that is all the tips that I have for today's video. However, if you all would be interested in maybe seeing a part 2 to this video, please let me know in the comments down below, and also give this video a big thumbs up so that I know that you guys like this sort of thing, and I can continue to go on. I can continue to drop those gems for you all, because you know that's all I want to do is help everyone out with starting their business. It's my #1 goal here on my channel. You all love these business videos, so I want to continue to put out content. Once again, if you haven't already, be sure to follow me on social media. I'll have everything linked down below. Once again, I love you all. Thank you all so much once again for over 100,000 subscribers. It's only up from here. I can't wait to see how you all blow me out of the water again, because I'm still just mind blown. Like, it doesn't even feel real right now, and I just want to thank you all from the deepest part of my heart. I just want to let you all know I truly appreciate every single one of you. Thank you all so much for your support, and I will see you guys in my next video.